Let us solve another problem. A constable follows a thief who is 200 meters ahead. Okay, so we have a ready-made formula to solve this kind of problem, right? That is D is equals to delta D into A by A minus B. Okay, so this is our formula. So as per the question, 200 meters is the delta D value ahead of the constable. If the constable and thief runs at speeds of 8 and 7 respectively, the constable would catch the thief in how much time? So they are asking the time. Okay, so time is same for both the constable and the thief, right? So you take A as your wish, you can take it as you like. Okay, so like here I can take this as the constable. Okay, so here I can take this as 8 and the difference is 1, right? So it is so 1600, and this is 200 meters, right? So this will be 1600 meters, that is 1.6 kilometers. Okay, so this is the D corresponds to what? The distance traveled by who, whether the constable or the thief. So we have taken here 8 corresponds to what? That corresponds to the velocity of constable. So this is the distance traveled by the constable. Okay, so 1.6 kilometers, and they are asking the time. So you know the distance and even you know the velocity, right? Then you can easily find out the time. Okay, so time is equals to distance by velocity. So distance is 1.6 and the velocity is 8. Okay, so this will be 0.2 hour. Okay, so if you multiply this with 60, okay, so that will be 12 minutes. Okay, so this is the time to catch the thief by the policeman. Okay, or even you can solve this by taking the constable also. See, instead of substituting 8 here, you can substitute there like 200 into 7 by 1. Okay, this will be 1400 meters, right? And that equals to 1.4 kilometers. And what is the velocity of the thief, the speed of the thief? Okay, so that is how much? 7 kilometer per hour, right? So this by 7 kilometers, that will give you the time. Okay, so this will be again 0.2 hours. Okay, if you convert that into minutes, that will be 12 minutes again. Okay, so like that you can substitute any, okay, in the place of A. Okay, you can take either the velocity or the speed of the constable or the thief. Okay, so this is how you have to solve this. So let us solve another problem. A thief is noticed by a policeman from a distance of 300 meters. Okay, so the thief, he was initially here and the policeman was initially here, and those are separated by a distance of 300 meters initially. Okay, so immediately after seeing the policeman, the thief started running in this direction and even police started chasing the thief. Okay, so this is the pictorial representation of whatever is given in the problem. Okay, so now the velocity of the policeman is 11 kilometer per hour as per the problem, and the thief is 10 kilometer per hour. Now they are asking what is the distance between them after 6 minutes. After 6 minutes, what will be the distance between them? Okay, so now so let us take the policeman. Okay, so the velocity is how much? The velocity of the policeman is how much? 11 kilometer per hour, right? So now what will be the distance traveled in 6 minutes? Okay, so you know the time, that is 6 minutes. Okay, so you can convert this into hours. Okay, 6 by 60 hours. And what is the distance? Okay, simply distance is equals to velocity into time, right? So now it is 11 into 6 by 60. Okay, so this will be 11 by 10 or 1100 meters, or this will be 1.1 kilometers, that can be written as 1100 meters. Okay, so this is the distance traveled by the policeman in the 6 minutes. Okay, so they are asking to find the distance between the policeman and the thief after 6 minutes. Okay, so this is for the policeman. Okay, so similarly we have to calculate for the thief. Okay, so for the thief, if you calculate the same, the velocity is 10, right? And after 6 minutes that will be the same. Okay, so this will be 10 by 10. Okay, that will be 1 kilometer. It means that 1000 meters. Okay, so after 6 minutes the policeman must travel a distance of 1100 meters, but whereas thief must have run a distance of 1000 meters. Okay, but they are asking what is the distance between them. Okay, there is some initial distance between them that we should not forget. Okay, so for the policeman, is there any initial distance that you need to account? No. Okay, so this you can write it as 0 plus the distance traveled by him in 6 minutes, that is 1100, right? Okay, and now the thief is having some initial distance, okay, with the policeman. Okay, so that you have to account. Okay, that is 300 plus. Now what is the distance that he has traveled in the 6 minutes? That is 1000, right? So 1000. So if you add this will be 1300 and this will be 1100. So what is the distance between these two? 200 meters. Okay, 200 meters will be the answer. Okay, so this is how you have to solve this. Okay, so you should not just subtract these two, you have to consider the initial distance between these two. Okay, so this is how you have to solve this. Let us solve another problem. So here a thief steals a car at 1:30 p.m. and drives it off at 40 km per hour. Okay, so a thief is there. So at 1:30 p.m. he steals a car and drove it at a velocity of 40 km per hour. Okay, and the owner of the car, he recognized it at 2 p.m. Okay, and he drove another car. He started in another car and with a velocity of 50 km per hour. Okay, so this is the case that they have given. His starting time is 1:30 p.m. and his starting time is 2 p.m. Okay, they have given the point of times at which they have started. Okay, first we have only a formula for calculation of the distance, that is d is equals to delta d into a by a minus b, right? But they are asking at what time the owner catches the thief. Okay, so what will be the delta d here? Okay, here they have given delta t, the difference of times. Okay, so after half an hour the owner started. Okay, so the difference in times is half an hour. Okay, so in 1 hour he travels 40 kilometers, right? So the speed is that only 40 kilometers per hour. But in half an hour, what would be the distance traveled by him? That will be half of this, that is 20 kilometers. Okay, so here the delta d is 20 into, and whomever you consider, whether it is owner or thief. Okay, as you wish. Okay, so as of now I am just considering the thief. So the thief velocity is 40 and the difference between the two velocities is 10. Okay, so now if you cancel it, you will get this as 80, right? So 80 what? 80. So here kilometer per hour will get cancelled. Whatever is the units of this, the same will be for this. Delta d, this 20 is in kilometers, right? So this will be in kilometers. Okay, so after 80 kilometers the thief will be caught. Okay, so because we have considered the velocity of the thief. Okay, so in order to find the time, so time is equals to distance by velocity, right? So the velocity traveled by the thief is 80 and his velocity is 40, right? So 40 2z, this will be 2. So velocity is in kilometer per hour and this is in kilometers. This will be 2 hours, right? So this 2 hours with which you have to add it whether to this or to this. Okay, so if you add 2 hours to this, the answer will be 3:30 p.m. and if you add this to that, that will be 4 p.m. Okay, we have the 2 in the options. Okay, both 3:30 p.m. is there, 4 p.m. is there. Okay, which would be the correct answer? Okay, so the time has to be calculated whenever the owner starts his car. Okay, so before he start, okay, he has traveled half an hour. Okay, so as he traveled half an hour, we have added the distance he traveled in that half an hour, right? That is delta d, that is 20. In that half an hour he has traveled 20 kilometers. Okay, so again you should not add this to this. Okay, whenever the owner started in another car, okay, that for that time you have to add this 2 hours, that is 2 p.m. plus 2 hours. Okay, so the point of time at which the owner catches or he overtake the thief's car is at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. It means that after 2 hours, he started at 2 p.m. so he will catch him at 4 p.m. Okay, so this is how you have to solve this.